inside Conte Forum. Day 2 of the ACC-SEC Men's Challenge, and we've got the unbeaten LSU Tigers, Cassell and Tommy Morrissey. It is the Tigers in the visiting yellow. They've got the rock, and they throw the alley-oop to start the... Now here's Fred Payne. They will use the entire shot clock. In the lane, and he gets it. It's Payne. Starts it off of BC.
A matchup you like, there's going to be hell present.
Nwoko just powers his way to the rim. Here. Certainly have redesigned their entire roster, and that's one guy who they've... And pushing it is McKinnon. And turnover.
Boston College has to be patient early. Don't get too down because you've got to feel what this defense does in their switching. That's good stuff.
Yes, Aiden Shaw. McKinnon, jumper, smooth. Look at that. A Portland transfer. Played on Australia's national basketball team as well. And another turnover. The third. Jumper is short. Here comes Donald Hand. Euro step. Layup no good.
To be able to create a rhythm as a shooter, to be able to shoot shots and make a higher percentage. I do believe they're not who you are. You're going to miss them consistently, and that could just absolutely tank a game. So you've got to be able to develop.
1 of 2 from the line. Here's Thomas. Got his man on his hip. And kisses it off.
Showcased in that play.
Lost it. Turnover. Aiden Shaw turns it over. Thomas. Shot no, but the follow by Pablo Tamba is going back to Taves. Fadeaway jumper off the glass is good.
He's got that. He's got.
Here's McKinnon. Fades. Got his whole bucket. Missed it, but the follow's good. Markel Sutton. Matt McMahon and Alan McMahon in his 4th season at LSU. Sutton shot off the glass. No, again, the follow is good. And another offensive board by the Tigers. Put back, no. Nwoko on the boards, but there's a foul.
Matt McMahon talked a lot in shoot-around about physicality. Be physical, be physical. I think it's physicality, but it's also a sense of toughness as you finally get one to go.
Now Hastings, and here come BC back the other way. Steger again. Count it.
It's good.
The other day. There's Robert Miller III. Did he walk? Yes, he did. ACL.
Yeah.
Toward last year, like about 8th game of the season,
yep.
And they were anticipating that.
So, Matt McMahon said that about their schedule. They said, you know, we planned on having him back, you know, December. So
up and under, missed it.
It was one of those almost a good play.
Sutton, jump stop, kisses it home.
How was the jump stop?
Of course, after the game, complete breakdown as well. There's Thomas, drives the baseline, count the bucket and 1.
The ability to move the game.
First 2 seasons at UNLV, he's a Vegas kid. Now at LSU, and then number 3 by Bowden Kapke. Second
in ball screen situations, handoff situations with a switching defense, make the right read, you're going to get open shots.
Thomas, again off the glass. Shot, wild. Here comes Thomas and LSU. McKinnon throws it up, and Robert Miller III throws it. Inside, Kapke got position, rocks the rim.
Stay low and not work out to the perimeter where they're just going to switch back and get a big one.
Kapke's got 8. And back the other way is Markel Sutton, little joint lead for LSU. Thomas. In the paint, draws the foul, count the bucket.
Just hasn't been able to adjust to this switching man. You've got to use the switch against the team that's trying to switch everything on. You got to have counters, and it takes on the floor, kind of shortens that learning curve.
Under 2 minutes until the half. Good drive by hand, and he lays it in.
In the building, build upon it.
You saw Payne urging the crowd on. Thomas got to the left hand, lays it up. 12-point lead for the Tigers. Corner, Steger, yes, for 3.
Really, Thomas has had to do a lot more.
Here's McKinnon. To Thomas with 5. Throws it up. Miller tips it in. It's off.
It's right there on the shot. The shot looks good. He just can't get anything to fall. Thomas has gotten such good.
Thomas 0 of 4 from beyond the arc. Donald Hand. He started off slow, especially shooting the basketball here. Got a little hitch there.
Hitch in the shot. But if anybody should know he's doing it, it's your own dang teammates.
Turnover by Thomas. Hand. No, but Thomas splits the defenders, gets in the paint. Good dish. And a foul.
No one's stopping that. But you can't shoot a shot when you're back to the basket.
Thomas throws it up.
Goodness.
Nwoko throwing it down again.
Not like he got steps into it.
Aiden Shaw attacks the rim.
College basketball, which was a timeout. Now we're at the under 16. The next dead ball is going to be another timeout.
Luka Tays, the 3.
Get to the basket. You get to the basket. You get fouled on this possession that's going to lead to another timeout.
Oh, good dish. And once again, it's Jaden Hastings. Hand pulls off and knocks it down. Look at the handles. Pull up. Yes, the freshman.
I'm telling you, you're seeing something with Taves in the game. There's just a different level of stability and playmaking and ball movement. He's initiating well, but also creating good.
Below Tamba, he has a seat. Michael Nwoko has checked back in for LSU. There's Taves. Pull up. Yep. He's hot. Kicks it back out. King, 3, no. Rebound, Sutton. And he glaze it in.
Step. What are we doing?
Knocked away from Taves. King. Nope. Followed, yes, by Sutton.
But he's doing a good job creating off the bounce. The timeout that's coming will be much needed.
Steger. Oh. Yes.
See Hastings and Cap go on the floor at the same time. Cap can space the floor, but you utilize Hastings down low to block shots, deter anything at the rim, and finish around the rim on second.
McKinnon off the glass. Sets the high screen. Forte downhill. Payne in the corner. Got it. It's a 3. Bodies following everywhere. Here's McKinnon. Inside to Hastings. Jump hook. Good. First lead of the game. From the floor in here in the second half. Here's Tays. Luka Magic has come to Conti.
Enough to feel like every possession matters now.
Miller drives off the glass and in. Hastings sets the pick. Tays downhill and lays it in. Under 2 minutes. Payne. Kepke. No. And here comes 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tays gets in the paint to Hastings. He goes up. Was it a shot clock? One of 2. Lead is 4. McKinnon. Skip pass. Thomas in the lane. Floater. Yes. Turnover. Here comes Thomas. Opportunity to tie the game or take the lead. Hesitates, drives, lays it in. De'Don Thomas. After he said, I had to have a really good point guard. They went and got him.
Yep.
A number of these guys came to LSU this season to play with him.
I mean, look at BYU. You bring in one of the best from Donald Hand, but it's got to be with a purpose, and that was just to get it in there and give it a chance. That matters. That absolutely.
McKinnon had it, lost it. Loose ball, and I think it's going to go to B. Tipped out to him. Kapke asking for it, and met at the rim, but a foul.
It's like he's like the #3 player coming out of Japan. He goes, everybody talks about #1 and #2. Never even worry about like LSU stole the game from them at the end of the regulation. So now if you're BC, you got to find ways to
set. Thomas turns the corner in the baseline. Big time three by Max McCannon. With 1:20. Down 7 inside. Kapke reach in. And they caught Pablo Tamba.
It was a good pass. It wasn't just the right find. It was a good pass to catch and shoot.
Number of different positions. Knocks down 2 free throws. Lead is for 5 from the field.
Gotta throw it up.
Break the press. And it's Pablo Tamba who will go.
The best guards don't sweat pressure. They beat you with a bounce.
Clutch. LSU has made their...
Hey, having the best player on the floor, you pretty much simplify things in the college game where it's like, well, who's the best player? Where do you go get that guy?
Said, you know, BC 0 for 2.
I always want to remind them, it's like, yeah, the dudes on the floor care more than you do. I promise you that.
Tays will have a seat. 14 points for him in this one.
Find one. And he opened up other weapons. And that's what you've got to build upon. You learn a lot about... Drives the coaches crazy, by the way.
Because you're
straight. It wasn't bad. It was just a good play by Hand, honestly. But go hands up. At this point, you go, look, a lot for us to learn, a lot for us to figure out. We definitely didn't play the game we wanted to play.
Both are good by Sutton. 78-69, our final here in overtime. LSU now 8-0 on the season. Will fall to 4-5. And look at the SEC getting back into this. For John Crispin, I'm Brian Custer.